Yeah, but with the very unusual year we had 2020, well, training
Hey,
was...
now it's 2021.
21, yeah,
To that.
Let's hope it's going to be a better one.
Let's believe it.
But yeah, training wasn't what it normally is, and well, of course, lots of thinking. What's the point of with everything, pretty much?
Yeah.
And what I came to when I've been thinking about these things is, to enjoy life, do things that you really enjoy.
Yeah.
And don't care too much about what other people think.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at that. I must admit. I don't know, but working on it.
Yeah. Let's not go too deep. Let's discuss still about the karate. Hey, no more whiskey for us, because we start to open up a little bit too much here. Hey,
can always be edited.
But anyway, about the similarities and differences between us. So we both are math teachers. We both have certain kind of logical thinking or systematic thinking. But how do you feel? What are the main similarities or differences between us?
Well, one similarity is definitely, how we analyze and structure things. That would be the most obvious, people who know us. You're more into, I think maybe by nature also, you're more into the striking and kicking. That's what I've been doing more than grappling, but still grappling is more in my nature than kicking and striking.
I love Big Mama from Chicago.
Yeah, I met her a few times.
Yeah, one thing that we have both in common and what's the difference between us is actually the systematicality. So I think we both are systematic, but we are in a different way systematic. And I was thinking this yesterday that how to describe this, that it might be that we both are math teachers, but I actually studied the probability science or stochastics mathematics. So
I was always bad at probability.
Yeah, so that was actually my main topic in the university, and as a side effect, I only get this teacher's degree there. So I'm thinking kind of through the probabilities and the kind of risk analysis. So my system, you have this kind of equal systems that you have equal amount of stuff somehow divided with the 8. But I have also systems, but they are more related to probabilities. So I like to think that what is probable and what is not probable, and I would like to kind of emphasize my practices. So if something is like twice as probable as something else, I would like to practice that also twice as much. And also, on the other hand, the impact analysis in my mind. Of course, I've been working also on the business side, so there this kind of risk analysis is very normal, that you have two factors. You have probability and you have the impact. And of course, the business analysis always focuses on the issues where you have high impact and high probability. Yeah. And in those you need to focus. And somehow yesterday when I was preparing for this, by the way. I'm not so spontaneous as you think. Well, I do stuff in my head quite much. So I actually realized that somehow also in karate, maybe it's because of I have this stochastics background, or maybe it's because I have this business background before going to teacher's career. So I'm anyway kind of thinking of, from the impact and from the probability point of view, and there the systems are just different. They are just weighted systems. Like you have relatively equal system that each of the strangulations you practice roughly the same amount. But for me, it's different.
I think from a practical point of view, your approach is better, definitely. And for me, I think.
But on the other hand, if you want to give the wider perspective, I think yours is much better.
Yeah, the thing is, me as an instructor, teacher, whatever you want to call it, I don't want to be the person that says that you have to do this. You have to do it this way because I do it this way.
Yeah.
I want to give people opportunities, show them all the possibilities.
Yeah.
But then again, from
most
practical point of view,
the most relevant options. Yeah.
It actually took me quite some time. My wife has told me many times on many occasions that not everybody looks at martial arts like you do, and it took me quite a while. But now I realized that no, those karateka fanatic martial artists that really train and it's like their main thing in life, they're actually very few. Most people, they come to training to have a good time and enjoy it, and for them maybe we should prepare them a little bit more. This is what you need, this is what you should do, bam bam bam.
Yeah. So I think you are absolutely right there, and also I have had problems with this because karate, for most of the people, this is a hobby. You know, like riding a horse.
It's hard to understand, but yeah.
Riding a horse or football or whatever. It's a natural thing to have a hobby, and karate is a very, very good hobby. But are we the best teachers to teach hobby karate?
Yeah.
You know, somebody might practice for 1 year, one person 6 years, 10 years. 10 years is a long time, but for us, it's still the beginning.
Yeah. Shout out to my friend Josh Stewart in Canada. He wrote a great article about that. I don't know if you read it, but
no, I still haven't read it.
Yeah,
I
highly.
I will.
I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, one old friend of mine, Esa Maula, many years ago, he said, "Don't do the mistake to teach a class where you would like to be in yourself, that you would like to attend yourself, because then you're teaching things that they're not ready for." It was, of course, generalizing.
Yeah,
but
I know Esa, and I think he's 90% right. But again, I don't know why we discussed about this ninja club so much, but what I'm actually teaching there stuff I would like to practice myself, because with the long way I have now come to the quite simplified way. So at a certain point of there are some points where those that if you teach something that you would like to learn to these persons who are in this stage, but because this goes in circles, so sometimes the smaller circle, or I don't know, this is very we've been only drinking whiskey, not doing any illegal stuff here in Finland, but anyway, I have a feeling that sometimes these bigger circles meet the smaller circles, and sometimes you actually have a common goal there. Yeah, but you were saying that Esa Maula was saying that
don't teach a class that you would like to attend yourself.
Yeah, but I'm doing that right now on the Ninja Club, but not on the other practices where I'm teaching, because I somehow feel that my circle is in the same biophase that the other ones.
Well, I made the mistakes so many times, and usually I think it's the same thing when teaching math at school, teaching martial arts. You plan, you want to do something, and then you realize you got to do maybe half of it because you were too optimistic regarding what the students would learn.
Yeah.
So.